Yo, way! It's your boy Struggle Captain, your one and only small boy in the JA6500 horsepower, the FEW. So, after arriving at the border of Zimbabwe and Botswana, that is Plum to Ramagorana border, we managed to sleep at Zim side. That was the 6th of March. Today is the 7th of March. So today we managed to get our paperwork processed, get cleared. Around past 12 midday, we managed to exit the border. Unfortunately, for us to proceed, that was unable due to some tricky fault. I can say it was very, it was a big problem, but it was just a tricky fault on the track. This fault made us not to be able to proceed due to this fault. It was about the braking system. It was having the brakes automatically holding the truck. So the moment that I was changing the gears from number 1 to 2, since it was loaded, the brakes goes in, then the truck loses its momentum to engage to the second gear and proceed to move. That will be, the brakes will be in charge already. So we managed to get in contact with my office, that was my workshop manager. Then he had to insist on the assistance he could. Then we brought down the issue by doing so an alternative way of discharging the braking sensor or whatever it is. I don't know. That is, I don't know, can we say electrical fault or whatever it is. So I could not proceed. That's the reason why I'm proceeding now. So I just left the border a few minutes ago. Now we are approaching Bulawayo, the city of kings and queens, whereby I'm gonna be maneuvering and making a way to the capital city of Zimbabwe, that is Harare. My time is exactly at 9:05. I'm approaching Bulawayo. Let's see what time will we make it in the city of Harare. It's your boy. We move. Let's move. Let's vamoosh. Come reduce kilometers with me right here. We move. It's not looking good at all. The current situation. Your boy Struggle Captain have exhausted. Your boy Struggle Captain is running very low of energy. Running very low of energy. The Struggle Captain is tired. What we are saying it right now at this point of time, we are saying that this is exactly 29 minutes to 4. We are approaching the city or the town of Kadoma, meaning all the way from Plum Tree border, if you can calculate very well, using speed of 70 kilometer per hour divided by what? Come again. How much is this? From Plum Tree to Bulawayo is 100 kilometers. From Bulawayo to Gweri it's 200 kilometers. That's 300 kilometers. From Gweri to Kweke, that's close to 60 kilometers. That's 360. Then we are now approaching Karoma, close to 20 to 30 kilometers traveled already. That is 390. So yeah, you can calculate and see how many hours could that be. And I'm still saying, let's vamoosh. Let's reach the kilometers at this point of time. We are heading to the capital city of Zimbabwe. We are driving overnight. I don't know why do I really enjoy or get to set my most efforts during the night. Maybe just because I'll be lonely. But what if there is a danger? I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I just feel like pushing. Push yourself, don't be pushed. Anyway, it's fine. We move. Let's see what time will we be there in the city of Harare. and let's go and see what's gonna be happening, what's gonna be taking place right there in Harare, you know. Yeah. So this is your boy reducing kilometers. We move. Wow, what a nice curve. Good morning, good people. This is your boy Struggle Captain, and my time is exactly 7:55. As my time is exactly 7:55, what are we saying? We are saying we are out right here in the city or in the town of Shegut, maneuvering our way to the capital city of Zimbabwe, which is Harare. When you reach this town, well known as Shegut, trucks are bound not to pass through the CBD of this town, so you have to divert from RI2. You go out, and the road is simple and visible. You can simply know it by just following other trucks and buses also. So it just run away from the middle part of the town and comes back again to RI2. Right now I just came back to RI2 again. I'm proceeding straight to Harare. From this town to Harare, we are only left with 108 kilometers. And this is where we are about to reduce. So let's proceed. Reducing these kilometers. It's early morning. It's morning. And the boring part is that the amount of the sun which is penetrating right here is too much. So I've been using this kitten to a little bit cover the sun so that it won't penetrate too much on me. We move. We are now reducing kilometers to our destination after a long night of maneuvering, reducing kilometers on the RI2. With the progress that is happening right now, I'm very interested to be excited, because everything is well and all is in good books, and according to our expectations, we are doing much better due to a fault that happened on the track. That is the one which really disturbed us from being on the destination or on the offloading point. So quite well, after having been rescued from the fault, the performance that we did driving from whatever time that I started driving up until 4 a.m. imagine, that is quite good for a normal human being going extra mile like that. putting extra effort in reducing kilometers, fighting to be there. Because remember what they say early birds always catch what? Finish for yourself. Early birds always catch. Yeah, so the first preference of being there was really disturbed, or our first program of course was really disturbed by that fault. So out of being rescued, that's understandable, but this time that I'm right here, that's very, very good. Because imagine having the spirit to reduce the kilometers and you get to experience a problem with the motor of the truck. It takes away the spirit for you to reduce kilometers. It starts devastating, irritating. It takes out of it, really frustrates. So out of all, after managing to handle all that, you know, especially in the circumstance and situation that this is just my first trip getting this truck from another driver, I start assuming maybe the other driver was not careful enough with my machine. What is going on? You understand? So yeah, actually it was just another fault which was not to be blamed of the previous driver. None of that blame should be on the previous driver, neither on me, the current operator. You understand? So we move. Let's reach the kilometers. Oh, I'm very excited to be reaching Harare. I can't wait. This is very, very gonna be super awesome. I hope they will never change my offloading destination, because the offloading destination that I'm going, guys, I feel like things goes well for me, especially when it comes to maneuvering direction from R2 to the destination. It's very simple for me. It's easy. I won't even have a need of GPS. It's very easy. Number two, I feel like the way they offload, it doesn't get to irritate or bound me. You know, when you're offloading, sometimes you're bound to say, okay, can you shift a little bit back? Okay, after 2 minutes, can you shift a little bit back? After 2 minutes, yeah, no. The way I'm going, they'll offload all my trailers while I'm relaxed. I can even sleep, get enough rest while they're busy offloading. So there are a lot of things. Also, if I want to get the access to food, whether food for me to cook for myself or prepared food already, it's very close by. So these are the things that I calculate. These are the things which comes in my mind when I say I like the offloading point. You understand? So yeah, let's move, let's vamoosh, let's reduce the kilometers and be there. Woo! This is the last toll gate, making it to Harare. As always, we always gonna preach the same thing. South African truck, foreign truck, hold your coupon, hand it over, they scan the barcode. With a mush, we reduce the kilometers. And this toll gate is going to be extended. I think the one is gonna be what? For those ones going this side, and this side will remain for those going back. I like it when this lane is open. Morning. I like it when this lane is open, because I do have the freedom of space. Thank you. Other than that lane, move. How many kilometers to Harare? How many kilometers to Norton? How many kilometers left? Let's see. For us to reach the territory of Norton, we are only left 10 kilometers. What about to reach the territory of Harare, the capital city of Zimbabwe? How many kilometers? I think it's around 51 or what? Something like that. What is our time as we are speaking right now, approaching Norton? Our time is 9, which is not bad. If there are no trucks where I'm going, we can offload and still make a way coming back again today. Welcome to Harare. This is 9:35. We are speaking of this. We are now fighting to reduce our Vamooshing into Harare CBD. Yeah. I think where we are already in Harare, right? I think we're already in Harare right here. Yeah. So, okay, we are going to cruise. We're going to Vamooshing. We're going to reduce the kilometers until we reach our destination. Let's go and see what is the current situation at the destination. We want to see whether there are other trucks that needs to offload before us, or it's just us going to arrive there and offload. What is the procedure of offloading struggle captain's truck? The first, upon arrival at the destination, offloading, we have to report to the office. That is going out of the truck wearing safety boots, long trouser, a reflective vest. But for this situation of where I'm going, we won't need all that, but safety boots is always mandatory. It's always something required. So I'll be having my safety boots. Then after having safety boots, make sure, struggle captain, you lock all your doors. You safely park where it is allowed for you to park your long vehicle, so that you never face charges of being claimed by the local municipality that you are on a wrong parking. Then from there we move. We then head to here, their response at the office. After that, okay, instead of 2, this should be 2, number 2. After that, we have to now wait for the person who is going to be sent or responsible of taking samples. What are the samples? Samples is just someone who works there or who works in the laboratory comes and fetch little, maybe half or full cup. It depends on him or whatever. They teach each other how to take sample, but it should be maybe maximum, I think it's a 5-liter bucket if I'm not mistaken. Then they take it to the laboratory. They test. What are they testing in a sample? They are just looking for moisture percentage, foreign objects in the load, poisonous objects in the load. If all I have mentioned it's correct and it's according to what they are looking for as their expectation, then we'll be instructed to see whether there are other trucks or whether they are not. If they are not, we'll be instructed to go and stop or put the truck into stationary at the offloading station. We start offloading. As simple as that. Being responsible and accountable is nothing much. Ta-da! Let's vamoosh! Welcome to Harare Struggle Captain. Yeah. Welcome to Harare. The traffic jam is not even at all. In the morning right here, it's not the right time to come in Harare because the traffic jam will be very, very serious right here. towards this roundabout. So guys, you know what, I'm doubting myself if I still know the directions to where I'm going. But anyway, let's exercise caution and let's see how well or how sharp is my mind by simply trusting the thoughts full of doubts. So right here on the roundabout, we'll take the third exit. Right here, the roundabout, we'll take the third exit. Let's engage the indicator so that the smokers, they know that I'm still gonna take, because if I'm going to take the third exit, I'm supposed to be on the inner lane, but that will be a problem with my takeoff meters to start driving on pavement. So let's just put the indicator so that they know that we are still gonna. Now this is the second exit. Now we are going for the third exit. Let's put an indicator that now we are going to go out on the. Thank you. Stop there, Baba. Oh, what a bad exit it is. What a bad exit it is. Let's take it slow. Okay, cool. Let's proceed. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I hate this. And by this time, you'll start moving slow like nobody's business. So what are you doing? What are you doing? These are old model trucks you still find in the roads of Zimbabwe. Look, they're that. If you're never gonna have a chance and opportunity to visit Zimbabwe, this is how Zimbabwe looks. This is how Zimbabwe looks, and this is how people in Zimbabwe look. So don't go crazy in your imaginations, but what kind of environment is it in Zimbabwe? What kind of people are there? People, they are just the same. People, they are just the same all over. It's only the way you roll the tongue, the culture, and other things that are different. But people, they are the same. Environment is the same, but with levels of smartness, uniqueness, attraction, order, you know. Yeah. When you're touring Zimbabwe, you realize some of the things, like behind a small yard or a small house of somebody, outside it there is a small field where they are planting maize, different things. They're doing garden, which is maybe mainly rare at some parts of your country or wherever you are. This is what they what they do. They do it as a subsistence farming, whereby they are just doing it for the sake of feeding themselves, other than going out there and buy whenever it is ready. You understand? Now, driving around here, that's one of the most costly thing. That's the most time the most diesel is used within a short distance. There's the most time where you have to be managing your fuel, because this is the area where whenever you start stop and go, it's gonna disrupt whatever the good result that you had been maintaining all along from wherever you're coming from. You understand? This is where it happens. One of the biggest truck shop in Harare is just right next to me, where everyone from Mozambique, Malawi, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Botswana comes, parks and rests. Where other also bus companies comes and park their buses. This is well known as Aspindale truck stop. So right now here, I don't even know the road, but we are on the road reducing kilometers. And what's funny is that we have a roadblock ahead, but I don't think they're intending to stop us long vehicles or heavy vehicles. Let's just see. Looks like they're dilly-dallying, or they are respectively dealing with their citizens. Wow, they are dealing with the residents. Very good, very properly. And it looks like the residents which are stopped right here, they are very confused, like a pregnant cockroach, like they don't know what's happening, as if they were stopped without knowing what they are driving. Look at that one in the truck. He's feeling pity for himself. So right now we are approaching a roundabout. I think on this roundabout we need a first exit, so that we can direct ourselves to the right direction. Yeah, I guess so. I think so. Oh, we don't even need a third exit. There is a detour going that direction. home of one of the biggest trucking companies, Blue Star, just right next to me right here. When you often see these in South Africa, just know they come from here. Don't say Struggle Captain, it didn't show us. In this road where I'm driving, I think that is one of the roads where I have few people that do watch me right here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate for your support. I really appreciate your love. I think it's right here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate your availability, your effort, and your time you put in watching every video that we do the most. What kind of driving could be this? Hush, my guy. Oh, you already knew that you are doing fuck up. You already knew. Thank you for that. And then, my guy, so whatever the reason it is ahead of roadblock making traffic jam, it's very painful, because you realize just from Ara to the highway, the Harare road to the destination of offloading, it's not even more than 6 kilometers, but I'll take more than an hour to reach there. What is that? No, man. This is not acceptable. If they are really dealing with others, why can they just make a way for us to continue maneuvering just in kilometers? And why should there be a roadblock where there is not enough space for the vehicles to be inspected to stop? Yo, how could they have a roadblock next to somebody's gate? What if somebody, the owner of the gate, wants to go out and the truck is parked like that?